How did it go?
She's very nice.
Oh, yes. A class of her own. And her perfume. How about the coffee? Did you like it?
Very much.
Good to hear that. Maybe now you would like to have a decent meal.
No, thank you. I'm leaving.
Always in a rush. Sometimes you have to slow down.
I haven't taken care of everything yet.
All right, all right. Are you going to foot the bill?
Oh, I didn't take any money.
Then maybe your friend.
That's awkward. Wait a minute, please. See ya.
It was a pleasure to talk to you.
She slipped away unnoticed. What a mysterious person. I like this pot. It's cast in bronze, and I think it's called a kanaka. A smell and taste from my childhood. Maybe I should take some. No can do. Think, Sylvie, think. It's not... I'm not going to open a cafe, so why would I take the Kanakas with me? It's not a great... We need an... She's gone.
So, you walk around without any money?
I'll fetch some from the boarding house.
Oh, there's no need to.
No, I don't want such an incident to appear in your tale.
What can you do about it?
I'll clean this box for you. There's a broom here.
Oh, I feel embarrassed. Let's say it was a free drink.
I can't accept one from a man I don't know very well.
I don't want such an incident to appear in my tale.
What can you do about it?
You have a backbone. I should yell at you.
A great idea. And I'll tamely grab the broom and start sweeping.
What about the hospitality? The Egyptian hospitality?
It's not easy for me either. You think European women like to hang around with brooms?
Oh, all right then. Grab the broom, woman, and sweep the floor.
Is this what things have come to? I'm getting down to work.
High time, woman. The floor isn't swept yet.
I worked my coffee off. Something's glittering. A coin? Another coin with a tree emblem. Regardless of who left it here, it's a bad omen. This won't work. I'm not going to open a cafe, so... I've swept the floor.
What a tale.
About a penniless European who earned her living by sweeping floors.
You won't deceive me. There's something more to that tale.
I'd like to know this something myself.
That's why I'm not pushing you. It's not a soap which ends at a specific time.
You don't like soaps? They're tales too.
Can a real tale be continuously spun by the very same person called the scriptwriter? In the cafe, even a well-known story is different every day.
Everything depends on who's sitting at the table.
Or on who's filled the hookah with tobacco.
Or on the color of light seeping through the curtain.
You understand me perfectly well.
But they vanish. They're elusive like smoke.
The tales, some of them are immortal.
What about us?
We create scraps of a greater story.
Tending to the branches of an exuberant shrub?
It's not a shrub, it's a tree.
The tree of life?
Yes, just so. Would you like to have a bite to eat?
I'm so hot, I don't feel like eating anything.
Hot? I assure you that you can freely eat your fill at such a temperature. Otherwise, you'll grow faint.
After this wonderful coffee? No way. See ya.
It was a pleasure to talk to you.
I can't talk right now. In order to clean the ink off the scarf, I need some milk and a bit of citric acid. Do you have any milk here?
No, I don't.
How about some acid?
What kind of acid?
Some lemon juice would do.
Sorry, we had some unexpected guests who ate everything we had. That's why my parents went shopping.
Well, then I have a problem.
You can buy milk in the marketplace. Camel milk's the best.
Right by the citadel?
Sure! Have you seen the antiquary?
How do you know that?
The guys sometimes drop in here.
Do you know him?
Sure. I've brought him tons of stuff from the dump.
I'm doing a job for him. Thanks. See you.
Have fun in the city.
Is this a milking camel?
Would you like it? It gives a lot of milk, it's tough. 100,000 miles without engine maintenance.
I just wanted a cup of milk, that's it.
And why is that it? Take a look around. I've got small carpets, small jugs, big jugs, small pyramids, big pyramids.
A cup of milk?
The camel has to be milked and my wife's not here.
You can't do it?
I don't do it. The camel is unruly. Only my wife can yak to it in such a way that she can milk it. You may try for yourself, but be careful.
I'll try.
Maybe you should buy a sphinx instead, a souvenir for a lifetime.
I'll milk the camel.
Maybe you should. I think it's time.
May I borrow a pot?
Go ahead.
Bye.
Drop by anytime.
I'll distract the camel by pouring water into the trough. Once it quenches its thirst, it'll calm down and I'll be able to milk it. I hear a roar of satisfaction. Water must have reached the trough. Done. I've got a container full of milk. Do you think the lemons in the tree are ripe?
The ones in the stalls are.
Well, I've never eaten a lemon right from the tree.
your face would be as twisted as its branches.
You're trying so hard to discourage me that I'm dying to try it.
This reminds me of something. Don't let me try it once you've picked it.
No way, I won't reach it.
Use the whip. That should work.
Thanks. Bye.
Drop.
Can't reach it. It's too high. Can't reach it.
So what? You could just look at it.
Nope, its lemon yellow is a magnet for me.
Have you made a bet or what?
Will you give me a leg up?
I'd love to, but everyone's watching.
You could at least do a bridge. Maybe then I can reach it?
You've made friends with the camel. Mount it.
Bye.
Drop by anytime.
It spits. I guess it doesn't like them bitter. Neither do I. Yep, now I can ride the camel. And the lemon goes into my pocket. Maybe we'll Do you know anything about the collector?
Not yet, but it's because I have to be discreet.
Has anybody asked about me?
Well, my friends.
Any adult?
Nobody so far.
Thanks. See you.
Have fun in the city.
The scarf shows the same things as the map, but I can see more details here. This won't work. Trial and error, they say. I need hot milk. This is too cold. The Tree of Life. This must be it. How about copying the missing fragment from the scarf onto the map? I could use a pencil and a bottle genie. I won't leave something that precious on the way. After they robbed me. Can I borrow a pencil?
Are you sketching a map of the place where the treasure of Atlantis is buried?
I don't have anything to sketch with yet.
May I watch? Please?
It's such a secret that I'm going to do it with my eyes shut.
You're making fun of me.
Are there any messages for me?
No. Was anybody supposed to leave one?
Oh, I'm asking just in case. Thank you. Take care.
Don't close your eyes too soon. You could fall down the stairs.
I can't see the patterns on the scarf from under the paper. I won't be able to copy them onto the map. Now the map is complete. If only I knew what the coordinates of the island were. Time to visit the antiquary. Trial and error. How are you?
Fine. It's just that
What happened?
there was this weird guy here.
What did he look like?
I'm telling you. Weird. Bald. With an eye patch.
Did he ask about me?
No. About a Silvi Lеру.
Oh.
Do you know her?
I've heard of her. What did he do?
He warned me not to tell anybody he was here. Maybe he's an agent.
Are you sure he's gone?
Yeah. Just looked around and left. An unpleasant type.
Thank you. Take care.
Don't close your eyes too soon. You could fall down the stairs.
I've cleaned the scarf.
You've made short work of it. It is pretty. Yes, and the inscriptions. Marie Celeste, Saint Germain. I know just the perfect customer.
Who's interested in such things?
I've already sold him a piece of a plank. This scarf is something more, isn't it?
It's a rarity, worth a lot of money. What about me?
I received a message that the collector is going to meet you soon.
Where?
That I'm not sure of, but it will happen. You know, I also keep my promises.
And when?
Probably today.
Why such secrecy?
Maybe because of someone nosing around, asking about you.
Who's that?
A man wearing strange clothes, bald, with an eye patch. Do you know him?
No.
You're anxious, so it must be serious. But I can be discreet.
Do you know anybody named Saint Germain?
No,
And who is this customer? The customer you want to sell the scarf to?
his name is Wonderman. How did your uncle die?
He was shot.
It's horrible. What times do we live in?
He started some new research on Gazo, and because of it he got himself into something serious. Anyway, I wrote about all that in my book. I can send you a copy.
Wonderful. I can't wait.
I'll mail it as soon as I get back. Bye.
Goodbye.
Ready. Thanks for the pot.
You did great.
Well, doing great is my specialty.
If I had a wife like you,
A second one?
then I could sell fresh camel milk to foreigners.
No way.
Your father wouldn't agree.
I'm an adult. It has nothing to do with it.
Just joking. I have a TV in my tent. I know how it's done in Europe. Would you like to go out for dinner with me?
Thanks, but I'm busy tonight. Bye.
Drop by anytime.
A very nice man, this trader. How are things?
Have you seen that man?
Who are you talking about?
There's a man hanging around here, bald with an eye patch. Do you know him?
No.
He doesn't look like a collector. I have this strange feeling. He behaves like he's hunting you. Be careful about him.
Thank you, I will. See ya.
It was a pleasure to talk to you.
Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten entangled in this dangerous business. Ali isn't here. Maybe he's cleaning one of the rooms. Oh, it's you.
Sorry, I came uninvited.
No, it's okay. I'm happy to see you.
I'm happy too.
So, will I be able to see the collector?
Yes and no.
Sounds mysterious.
The person you're looking for is my husband. As I've already said, I lost him. When it comes to his collection, I can act on his behalf.
You tricked me.
I have to be careful.
Why?
My husband's gone missing. For years, he was looking for artifacts left by the lost civilizations.
Was he looking for Atlantis?
Not only. One day, he received a letter with the symbol of a tree, the tree of life. That mythical tree also aroused his interest.
Did anything happen?
The envelope contained a blank sheet and that symbol. It was a clear sign. The next day, my husband vanished.
Do you think you're in danger too?
Yes, but I don't know who threatens me.
Did you think I could be dangerous?
It was my husband who seeked out this jug. I bought it after Tariq had disappeared. I'm worried that such news is spreading.
May I take a look at it?
You should. It's valuable. The jug had already had its history before it ended up in the chest you examined. The seller claimed it came from Crete.
Crete? Do you mean the ancient Cretan civilization?
My husband thought it was older, that it was made in Atlantis.
Amazing. Can I make a copy of it?
How do you want to do it?
With a 3D scanner. For instance, the Maritime Museum in Brittany has something like that.
You could probably find one closer. I don't know if I should give you the jug, though.
I think the museum can insure the jug during the period of the loan.
That's not the point. I have a hunch something terrible will happen. I don't want you to get hurt.
It's true. There's something disturbing about this chest and its contents.
What do you mean?
Marcel, the restorer who was taking care of it, had a fatal accident.
This is what I was afraid of.
Maybe it's about the map that I found hidden at the bottom of the chest.
What map?
It shows a few islands, and there's a huge tree on one of them.
The Tree of Life? So we're bound together by the very same story.
There are even more secrets. I was contacted by Count Saint Germain.
Yes, he wrote to me too.
What do you think of him?
He's a treasure hunter, just like my husband. An enthusiast. Maybe a bit wealthy.
Aren't you afraid of him?
Not more than of others. I'm trying to be careful.
In Venice, I witnessed the murder of a count's man.
Oh, did you see the culprit?
A hooded man. He shot a Curer poisoned arrow.
So you see for yourself how careful we have to be.
There's one more thing. It's hard for me to talk about it.
Go ahead.
At the site of Marcel's death, on a cliff, I found a coin.
What coin?
The same as at the crime scene in Venice.
It can't be an accident.
I've found another coin.
Where?
On the floor, next to the table we were sitting at.
It's a sign a disaster is coming. What does the coin look like?
It's covered with Cretan linear, a script. There's a tree on the reverse.
The Tree of Life. How ironic. After all, this symbol is a harbinger of death.
Didn't you see anybody suspicious at the cafe?
No, but the killer must be circling around us.
He could have simply drunk coffee there.
It doesn't change the situation we're in. Are we safe here?
I hope so. Should I bar the door? Do you know anything else about the map?
My husband was looking for the map from the chest. But I remember him saying that he'd have to go to Gibraltar to get it.
The chest was bought at auction. I don't remember where the previous owner came from, but it wasn't from there.
Does the name Briggs ring a bell?
Of course. He was the captain of the ship Marie Celeste. He had the chest for some time.
Now I remember. Somebody, an ancestor of the person who saw the captain's death, lives there. And they're in possession of the other map.
The other map? With the coordinates?
Yes, with the coordinates. Will you go there?
Of course.
I'd like to accompany you. I'm just scared.
How will I find that person?
It may sound weird, but my husband said that the search had to start at the cemetery.
It does sound mysterious.
That's all I know about it.
Could you come downstairs? There's a message for you.
Can you wait a second?
I don't have much time. I have to meet someone. Let's put it off until tomorrow.
Hello? Please come downstairs.
I beg you. Be right back.
Fine.
What is it? What message?
The camel trader has something important for you.
The one by the Citadel?
Of course. Have you talked to any others?
My guest is going to stay in my room until I come back.
Shall I bring her anything?
It's not necessary. When are your parents coming back?
Tomorrow. They stayed overnight at their cousin's.
Has anybody asked about me? A stranger? Somebody you don't know?
No. Are you scared?
Of course not. It's safe here, isn't it?
It is. If anything happens, I can call the neighbors. Have you seen anybody?
No, but barricade the door just in case. I'll be right back. Take care.
You too.
This boy lifts my spirit. I should hurry to the square. Ali told me you've got something for me.
I'm not sure if it's for you.
Excuse me?
What's your name?
Does it matter?
In this case, it does.
Silvi Leru.
Could I get my whip back?
Here you go. I don't need it.
Here are your papers.
Where did you get them?
My brother-in-law works at the airport. Is everything here?
Yes, thank you. Bye.
Drop by anytime.
Is everything fine?
Yes, but the ladies left.
Too bad. How long ago?
Not so long.
I think I'm going to leave tomorrow.
Really? I can't go with you until my parents come back.
You should stay here at your post.
When you come back, will you drop by and tell me what it was like?
Sure, if I find something.
You will. I can see it in your eyes.
As you know, I have no money or cards. I'm going to call my friends and ask them to transfer the money.
There's no need to. It was fun. Too bad you didn't have a chance to try my console.
This money sure would come in handy.
It's the first time I've run the boarding house by myself. It's a special offer.
You did very well.
Are you satisfied?
Very much.
You're always welcome here.
I've brought you some cookies in return.
Ah, sweet. My sister always calls me the Cookie Monster.
Well, I guess it's time to sleep, isn't it?
Should we lock the door?
We're not scared, but let's do it just in case. Bye. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
It was a tiring day. A few hours of well-deserved rest at last.
Wake up! Fatima is dead.
What? I don't get it.
Murdered. And we are next.
How?
We must escape. Sail with me. I have a yacht in Alexandria.
Where?
Over to Gibraltar. She's put us on the right track.
I think he came to her.
How do you know where he sailed to?
It's obvious.
Then he's as good as dead.
We're safe here in the open sea.
What happened in Cairo?
It must have been the same people.
Count, how did you find me?
The antiquary told me where you were. Then I arranged a meeting with Fatima.
I'm so sorry for her. We had so much in common. All those murders. Why are so many bad things happening around me?
People die, but what can I do about it? I have a gun here because I feel threatened myself.
I feel the same.
Did you take Ponce de Leon's map with you? I wouldn't like it to fall into their hands.
A copy, but fortunately I managed to pack it.
I'm very curious of it.
Here you are.
Oh, I can see no coordinate.
Fatima told me the second part of the map. The one with the coordinates can be found in Gibraltar.
Yes, this is where we are heading. Speaking of poor Fatima, are you interested in that jug without one spout?
Where did you get it from?
I just took it.
You took it, not bought it from her?
There was nothing more I could do. You mentioned the jug in Venice.
Fatima had grave misgivings. Was she afraid of you?
When you are in a predicament, everyone is an enemy.
Count, do you have to know why?
For whoever wishes to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. But they, on the contrary, kill in order to keep their lives.
It's hard to believe it. Count, do you know them?
I am trying to recall who I have hurt so much.
Who?
I am trying to remember, but all I see are people dressed in an old-fashioned way, walking around palaces.
A masquerade? Who are these people?
Rakoczi, Prince of Transylvania, or Horace Walpole, who I talked to about my arrest.
Walpole? Walpole the writer?
I can see Jean-Jacques Rousseau, Catherine the Great. No, let us talk about something else.
Is there anything more important now than finding the answer to why Fatima died?
Perhaps. I am wondering about the images in my head. They are so vivid, so detailed, as if I had lived there 200 years ago. Could the past events have caused that woman's death?
Only you can know that, Count.
My head is splitting. I feel the pain growing.
Are you seasick?
This is not seasickness. Something inside me is trying to reach the surface, reveal itself. This is consuming my body.
How can I help?
I would like a cup of tea. I am going to lie down.
Let's leave that.
Maybe it is a good idea.
He confessed to taking the jug. Could he be the killer? What about before? He contacted Marcel but didn't manage to get the chest. And the gondolier. Maybe he was playing a double game and the Count could regain the chronometer only by killing him. The Count circles his prey in search of valuable artifacts. And once he's sure, he steals them, paying no heed to the victims. He wants that chest, and that's why I'm still alive. That's why he's still deceiving me. I'm in a cage now. There's no escape. I should trap this man.